let's try out some more chalice dungeons and see how they go. I think I completed all of those, like one, so I'm just trying to do all the fixed stuff. So yeah, this is the next one to go to. Chamber of the Seal. Are there any weapons I want to switch out? I have the Whirligig, but I wouldn't mind switching it out at some point, but I just don't think I have the ability to really level anything up other than kind of want to try this Holy Blade. That is some good that could be neat because it's arcane scaling. So is the Holy Moonlight Sword. There's a few things I want to try. I don't think I'm able right now to get anything up though. Yeah, because I need more chunks. I'm just too low on chunks and twin stone shards to do anything. And I don't want to get that wheel up because it's just not a good weapon, which stinks. So I want it to be good, but it's just not. Alright, so a Hinter Tomb Chalice. See how these are. I just hope I don't run out of chalice materials. Then I'm gonna have to actually farm somehow, somewhere. But hey, we'll see. See how it goes. This is like a level 2 dungeon, I think. Like depth. I think the depth goes up to 5. I'm not 100% sure. I just know the deeper the depth, the harder it is. Also, this is fixed, so. Yeah, these are fixed dungeons, so they're always. This one's always like the same. But there's a lot that are not like this. Hey, give it a shot. But I probably won't get... Something just died, okay. But I probably won't get anything from this, like, that useful. It's just the ability to lock, like, deeper stuff is what I really need right now. Like, I think all I do is just keep on going deeper and deeper, but, again, I'm not 100%. That's fine. I don't mind exploring this stuff right now either. Alright, we should die in one hit. Yep, that's a level 2. Oh, that's a new enemy. Alright, I mean, this guy will get harder as it goes along, but it's just neat seeing some new enemies. This game has a lot of that, just a lot of unique enemies that are hidden away in these chalices, which again is just a strange concept to me, that you make all this stuff, and you hide it away in like completely optional content that most people will avoid, or not even know how to fully access, because they really don't explain chalices very well at all. I feel like chalices could have taken off a lot more if they just kind of explained them, and like, I guess just made a few of them maybe even like mandatory, because they are fixed dungeons. Like, you can design a few of these as mandatory. You don't have to make a lot. And you can even only make like, whoa. You only have to make like a few levels mandatory. You wouldn't even have to make you wouldn't have to make you go through an entire like 4-stage dungeon or whatever. Like, even if they just only made you have to do like a couple levels, I think that'd have been an interesting take, you know? I really want to find one of those hidden walls, so I've yet to find a single one. I mean, if I don't, it's not the biggest thing, but it'd be neat, I guess, to find some. think one thing that I see like some beginner players just in games like this do, like one of their common mistakes is that they try to like hold on to their health items for too long instead of just using them like when they have an opening. Like, it doesn't matter how many health items you have if you just... I already tested that one, didn't I? It doesn't matter if you have, like, 20 health items if you die as soon as you use one. Or if you die before you can use them all. Like, it's better just to heal up. Well, I guess in this game it's almost not, because there's limited blood vials, which, again, it's just a... It's a weird practice that they put in. Limited blood vials. Oh, hey. What I mean by limited blood vials is that, like, it doesn't reset on spawn. Which, again, is just such a weird thing for me that they don't do that. Like, you know, they're a limited amount use item. Alright. Should be a... Okay, side spot here. But yeah, I see a lot of beginners, like, their lower health. Like, they stay, like, around, like, half health or so, because they don't want to, like, feel like they're wasting a blood vial by healing to full. And then they, like, get comboed out and die a lot. And I noticed, it's, like, just one of those things where it's not, like, that big of a deal, but it's definitely noticeable. You definitely notice some players do that. Ooh, that's a unique enemy. I guess these all slow poison. Alright. I mean, I fall in that trap too. It's like I don't want to waste a blood vial, but at the same time, it's better to waste one than to die. I mean, an enemy game except for Bloodborne. I know Bloodborne's just a bad example of that. Oh, shit. I'm just like playing lazy right now because there's no reason for me to worry because these enemies do very little health overall. Like very little damage, I mean. Log into an unknown thing. Nice. I wonder if there's like a hidden wall around here then. Because there's like no items. Oh. I'm blind. But I've also been playing Souls games for like actually a decade now. Holy crap. Almost. Over a decade actually. Because what, Demon Souls was 2007? I want to say? Yeah, like 13 years of my life I've been playing Souls games. Not like constantly, but like on and off over time. Now that I think about it, I've actually been playing these for a long time. So it's like, you know, I know a lot of stuff about the games in general, or just how they usually want you to play. So like, seeing beginners play it, I mean, there's just so many beginner mistakes that you can make in this series, which the game does not tell you about and can punish you pretty hard. But it's also neat. Also, this area is a lot bigger than I thought it was. Nah, like, what, FK? About, nah, I've been rambling. 2009? Okay. Yeah, really, was it 2009? I already killed some stuff in here. Okay. What shot me? Some guy up top. Alright. Yeah, because then Dark Souls came out... I was thinking that the Dark Souls came out in 2011, not 2010. I was thinking for some reason Dark Souls came out in 2010. No, I'm talking about Demon Souls. Like, when did Demon Souls come out? Yeah. Did Demon Souls come out that late, pal? Alright, yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, Dark Souls came out 2011. So yeah, it has been still over a decade I've been playing these games. Because I played Demon Souls I believe, around Christmas time. Yeah, I think I got it as a Christmas present. My it's accepting inquisitiveness. What does that even mean? Do I have to perform this real quick? But yeah, I got it. I remember getting Demon Souls as a Christmas present in 2009. Yeah, I don't think that's doing anything. But it says you must accept inquisitiveness. It makes me feel like there's like a hidden passage around here, but it doesn't seem like it. Unless that's just like a random like phrase somebody wrote down and just has a lot of likes. But it has so, like, the thing is, like, phrases like that have so many, like, appraisals or whatever that it makes me feel like I am missing something. Yeah, PAL used to be screwed, I remember. I also, like, I did not have a HDTV when I first played Demon Souls. Like, I just had a 4.3 CRT that I played Demon Souls on. So I couldn't read like half the text actually, which is pretty funny in hindsight. Cause like, I couldn't remember, like, there would be some tiny, very, very tiny text that would pop up. Retreat's effective. Where did I messed up the ladder, so there it is. But yeah, like, I couldn't read half the text, cause you like, you'd recover your souls, and it would say like some small text or after you kill the boss, and I'd never actually be able to read it. Jeez. Yeah, it sucks for the pals. USA cannot stop winning. Actually, Japan wins mostly. I mean, though you must have gotten at least, you know, PC releases. A lot of PC, you know, market was in Europe. You must have gotten like PC releases earlier, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, the U.S. games market for a while. I mean, like the actual home market, like American-made games. There was a lot of just garbage. Yeah, like Ritual Blood 2, I don't really need that. Like, the US had a really bad, I feel like, home games industry for a while. I mean, hell, we didn't even have, like, a popular home maker until... I mean, we had, like, a big one. Like, we didn't have very many big ones, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we had some... We had some good arcade stuff. And especially, I think USA was really good at pinball. But just some other crap we were never... I say we as in like I had anything to do with it, but the USA just... Like, home console market was not very strong after, like, Nintendo came through. And Doshin... Yeah. Craig, yeah. I always thought it was weird that you guys didn't get... I believe you guys didn't get, like, the Hot Shots Golf Series at all until, like, the 4th game. Alright, let's... swirly it up. What boss could this be? Man-eater boar, huh? Wait, this is just like a regular pig. Okay. Oh well, I'm playing it kind of crappy because it's just like a regular pig. Wait, I gotta slice the pig. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, if you weren't much of a PC gamer, then none of that really mattered. USA had some good PC games, so, like, we had a lot of great PC stuff. I don't think there'd be any hidden, like, stuff in the boss room. Oh well. Oh, you did get the other ones? Alright. Yeah, the US PC market, like, I wasn't a PC gamer until like the 2010s. But the US had some good PC stuff for a long time. I mean, a lot, Europeans did as well. And the thing was, the Japanese probably had a great stuff, but I just don't know much about it. I feel like the Japanese didn't have too many PC games that came over to the West. Okay, I was wondering, because he didn't get one of the Everybody Golf. Because, like, Wilbo, if you know who he is, was, like, looking for it, I believe, at some point. Like, he bought, the fourth game. But there was 4 of them, yeah. I thought you guys didn't get anything until the 4th one, but not sure. So hello there, buddy. This is, yeah. This is level 2 chalice, so it shouldn't be too hard. I still want to, like, search everything, though, just because I don't want to miss out on any upgrade materials, or, importantly, chalice materials. Couldn't think of the word for a second. No, that's not a hidden path. Come on. You can't just tell that to me, because I've been looking for hidden paths this entire time. Where are poison time for rolling? Oh, Jesus. There's actually poison areas in here. Oh, thanks, game. What I want. Whoops. Meant to do that. Don't want to chew an antidote. I don't want to have to equip a poison rune either. Hey, it's one of these rooms again. But I might have to equip a poison rune if these are going to be poison dungeons. Nothing but grief here. Yeah. Alright. I've stepped on that like a bunch. And that didn't happen in the previous area, and it did here. I don't get it. Kinda wanna just kill that guy, but I will play it safe-ish. I won't just jump down there to my death. But yeah, like all the different like regions used to have the same games, just named differently, and it feels like nowadays almost everything's pretty similar except for maybe some like Japanese names. But even then, that's just because, you know, different languages sort of thing. Like British and US like games are named the same, like if they're released in the West. Jesus. Alright, it's not even better be worth it. Cold Blood do. It's only a small drop, I'll take it. It's weird, I haven't seen... Is this a poison fog? Yes, it is. Oh, come on. I've not seen a single, like, decrease fall damage rune or anything. So I don't think there is a way to decrease fall damage unless it's partially having to deal with, like, your skill or whatever. But I don't see, like, any runes or, items that decrease it. So yeah, I've not done, like, this at all. Like, I don't remember anything like this. I don't think I ever in my main game did it. I think I did a little bit. I only did, like, a few main chalice stuff. Again, unique enemy. That's a giant, but how much health do you have? Okay, you don't have as much health as the other. He's kind of a giant. don't mind getting just bloodstone shards right now. That's fine, actually. Is that like a crow in here? Oh, that's just a rock, actually. Whatever. I'll take the poisoning. Okay, blood vial. That's actually nice. Jeez. What's not nice is it's poison area, though. Or if there was a rune that let me, like, run on, like water, like, running, like, water, like, poison at the same speed as I ran, like, on regular ground, I'd probably just take that, because it's annoying as hell. Because poison's, yeah, percentage base as far as I'm aware. So, getting poison sucks no matter what. Alright, what the heck? Oh, it's a snake. God, everything's full of poison. Alright, I want this. Rapid poison's what I don't. Enemy hit. Yeah, I don't want. Oh shit. Jeez. That guy. I mean, I was in the middle of attacking, so I think that's why I did so much damage. Hidden? The most British one, though, I've seen for localization is Yoshi. It was called Yoshi's Topsy Turvy in the USA, and in like PAL, I believe, or I don't know if it was just the UK or just PAL in general. It was called Yoshi's Universal Gravitation, which just seems like funny. Or the fact that the British or the PAL and US versions of Layton have actually different, they have different voiceovers. Yeah, that rat looks like it was covered in bot flies, which is not a good thing. I guess I just have to run all the way back. Which, I don't mind some of these backtracking things sometimes, because sometimes they throw you a unique enemy afterwards. How's the hunt? It's going alright. I've never done chalice dungeons before. Or, mostly. Like, when I first played, I only did like 1 or 2 chalice dungeons, so I'm not very familiar with a lot of it. So I'm enjoying my time just looking through it. And trying them out. So I want to get to the end of them, and I know there is an end, but it takes a pretty decent amount of time. I'm not going for platinum, I'm just going for, like, completing the game in terms of just getting everything. Oh yeah, that's what I meant, like, FK. Yeah, they do have different, yeah, they have, I knew it was Luke, I wasn't sure if it was anyone else. Also, they have different puzzles, apparently. It's almost the exact same, but a few puzzles were changed. But no, I'm just going for getting like all the bosses, I guess, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like getting to the end. There's a boss that's like kind of like the final boss of the chalices that I kind of want to do. But I don't mind if I've already completed everything else in the game. This is my second playthrough of the game, by the way, and I've already completed everything else in here. So. If I don't like it, I'll just, you know, I can just finish the game whenever. Yeah. Also, just the fact that British stuff, or PAL, I keep on saying British, but I mean PAL. PAL stuff was like 50 hertz, like 50 frames per second. And a lot of times it just ran slower in general then. Like, you got the inferior version a lot of the times, which stuff. Alright, what is... Oh, that was just a rat. Like, I want to lock onto some of these rats, but the game won't let me. Damn it, I'm sorry that was loud. Jesus Christ. It was higher res? Alright. I mean, one of the issues why your game's... Oh, I didn't even realize that it was a special. Okay. Ow. Oh god, dude, it comboed right here. Get out of here. I mean, one of the reasons was kind of like, you know, Japan and the USA were 60, so... I mean, if Japanese stuff was 60, then it was going to run slower on conversion, but... Okay, alright, you know, we're just going to do this. We're just going to go for the big boys. Oh, come on. I'm glad this is like a lower level dungeon, or else these guys would be really annoying. Like, when it gets higher level, I actually have to pay attention to those. Yeah, because they do not get stunned. Most basic enemies get stunned by like an R1. By that weapon, but that one doesn't. Oh, sorry, that went down the wrong way. Oh, alright, we're gonna switch to the Whirligig. Whirligig seems better for... Well, usually seems better for these rats if I didn't, like, completely whiff my attack there. Huh. That's neat. I never realized there was an actual resolution difference. I always assumed it was just... I always thought it was just the basic, I always thought it was just a frame rate thing. Sorry. The one thing, though, that I'm not quite sure of, though, is, like, all your electricity stuff still runs at 50 hertz, right? Like, so I'm not good at electronics in, like, terms of, like, the actual hardware, like, how it works. Oh. Like, I'm not sure how everything actually works, like, how they eventually, like, switched it up. I know that sounds, like, stupid, because but I just don't know much about actual, like, electronic, like, actual straight up, like, how electronic frequencies work and how it actually, sorry. And how they actually convert stuff like that. Oh, hey, I thought I was going to disappear on me. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, so many different countries have so many different, like, plugs. And there's nothing, like, that's standardized. The EU doesn't even have standardized plugs, right? It's all, like, different countries still have different plugs. I feel like I'm missing something around here. Like, I'm missing a ladder. But I don't quite see it. So maybe I'm... Oh, there it is. Oh, no, that's a chain. Or that's just a... I guess I have to go all the way back here. Alright, so it is, so it actually is a straight up converter. That's neat. It doesn't say, like, they have to find a way to convert. Between 50 and 60, so I was wondering how they managed to do that. So that's neat. I mean, that must have been, like, annoying as hell when that first came out, to have to roll all that out and get people to successfully, like, do all that. You have fuses in your plugs. Neat. Thanks for those eyeballs, buddy. Yeah, it's just that's nice and like, I'm actually kind of interested in sort of that stuff. Like, as in, like, I want to learn more about it because I'm pretty basic when it comes to that. God, they love these so much in Dark Souls. They brought them back. Oh hey, another chest. I did hit the switch in this area, so I could just take the whatchamacallit back. The I could do Bolt Hunter Mark back, but I really don't need to. Well, yeah, if they have a fuse in them, that means that, like, you can't accidentally, like, it's harder to, like, electrocute yourself then. Right? So it would have to, because normally it would just break the fuse. Or trip it. We have, like, our plugs in the US are not very safe, especially our two-pronged ones. But we also have, like, GFCIs, which are a little bit better. Okay, I know enough about electricity to know not to mess with it, sort of thing. 1 out of 10, yeah. That makes sense. America #1, baby. Oh, another giant. Oh god. Alright. Alright, let's try for a big boy attack. And I messed up. Oh yeah. We're gonna, yeah, pizza cutter him. I love that pizza cutter attack. It actually works versus these big boys. Another root, okay, another Hintertune root chalice. That's good. That's what I'm looking for. I need as many of these root chalices as I can get. Yeah. You know, I've experienced some stupid stuff with electricity already, like in my job as well. One of my older employees, like one of the older employees who's now retired, he was not the safest with electricity. I guess he survived, but man, he did some I wouldn't say reckless, but like, okay, maybe reckless stuff, actually. I'd go that far with electricity. I've had one bad run-in with it, or I didn't shock myself, but I easily could have given myself a pretty bad injury. But I got lucky. Mainly because I was on a ladder while I was working with it. Because I was putting in like a new emergency exit, like emergency light. And I did the safe thing responsible. I checked for the current, and you know, there was a current in there. Like, you know, there was a current in the box I was working with. Like, it wasn't much. I mean, it's like 120 or whatever, but you know, when I went up there and I checked it, and so then I went and I tripped the breaker to turn it off, and okay, let's take a look at these plugs. Well, I tripped the breaker to turn it off. Oh, dang it. That's what I did. Sorry, I need to kill some of these guys before I can... Yeah, okay. Sorry, I tripped the breaker and I go back, but I didn't recheck the current when I was up there, and I tripped the wrong breaker. So, like, I started working on it, and I accidentally crossed 2 wires, which normally wouldn't have done anything if it was off, and it just sparked like crazy, because like I completely crossed the wrong thing. And that was just my fault, because I didn't double check. Cause I was like, okay, I shot the breaker, I'm good to go. You know? That was stupid of me to do. That's like my worst run-in so far. Now, I was on a ladder fixing it. Like, you know, I wasn't that high up, but I was still, you know, a few feet in the air. I could have really hurt myself if I got shocked and fell. But I got lucky I didn't hurt myself. That was my dumbest run of electricity. I thought I missed something down here, but every time I see like one of those candles, I think it's a potential item, but they're not. They're just candles. Oh dang! I didn't realize they had guns. All right. Seems like the bottom areas are usually filled with more stuff, so let's take the top area first. Made the smart choice, took the top area, and now I get ritual materials in here. More tomb mold. Whatever, I guess. I don't mind, because the more stuff, ritual chalice stuff I get, that's the less I have to farm later on. I might as well go through all these. Oh, hey, there we go. It seems like almost always there is ritual material in any of these chests. One way or another, which is nice. Like, that's how you know, like, you see a chest in here, you're gonna get that. Oh, I've already been through this area, I guess? Gosh. That's the one thing, when you start, like, repeating stuff, like, layouts, everything starts looking the same. I cleared out this area, that's right, because there's like a trillion stuff in here. So where do I go now? I guess I head back this way, because I do need to find the, get out of here, poison chalice. I do need to find the unlocking mechanism for this, level. Okay, sounds like this way I've not gone. I heard something crying or some noise. There we go. Beware of charge attack. That's kind of cheap that they put an enemy right like that. It's kind of annoying. Don't mind me, let me just rob you guys real quick, you know? There you go. The USA, though, the thing about electricity, we have a really bad electrical grid. Like, my power's gone out in my area, like, 4 times this year. It's gone out, like, on stream a couple times this year as well. Like, it happened a couple weeks ago, where it just went out for, like, 2 or 3 hours. And it sucks. Like, because it goes out because somewhere else went out. Not that we had, like, something in my area that caused it to go down, but somewhere else had an issue, and it, like, cascaded over to our area. Like, the US electrical grid is really held up by, like, duct tape and sheer force of will. Did I miss something over this way? Guess I just never went this way. This is actually a weird layout. There's all this stuff before this lamp. That's actually a lot different than usual. I mean, at least I got a bunch of this chalice material, I guess, but... And that's where I have to go, but that's still strange now that I think about it. It just sucks losing power. I mean, no matter where you are, of course, but it's just like such an annoying thing where you don't expect to lose power. It's not like, you know, there's a storm coming, you might lose power. It's there's nothing that would cause it to lose power, and you lose power anyway. Are there rolling rocks here? Oh my gosh, we're actually playing Dark Souls now. Like, this is no longer Bloodborne, this is just a Dark Souls dungeon. Hey, Nubis. I've had power, like, every time power's gone out except for once this year, it's been on just a random, like, sunny day. Like, sunny, cloudy day. Like, there's no reason why the power should have gone out. The other time it did make sense because there was, like, a ice storm coming through. And even then we weren't out for that long. I just don't understand why our electrical grid's so bad. I mean, I know why it's bad, it just sucks as it is. Those were going around, so. Is there anything else in this entire area? I guess not. We've got some of the weird layouts, because that's the other thing, like Chalice dungeons in general, their layouts just kind of suck sometimes. Like, you just have all these, like, dead ends that there's no purpose for. And it's just so strange compared to the main game. But the main game is so well laid out that stuff loops back on each other a lot, and the levels are, like, easy to navigate with, you know, landmarks, and it doesn't feel like it's just copy-pasted. And then you have, like, these where it's literally copy-pasted everything. Alright, something's gonna spawn if I, like, step onto that middle plate, I think. So I'm just gonna clear all these. Or, like, those are all gonna fire, probably. Again, these aren't bad, it's just, like, such a different design philosophy than the rest of the, like, entire game series, which, this was a neat idea, it's just, man, like, this is what happened, I guess, you know? Like, they tried it out and it didn't work and they didn't bring it back, I guess, that's what I'm trying to say. I think I had to go the other way. And again, that's like the weird thing, like, okay, something just gave me 1,000, I'll take that. But in, like, the Souls games, almost always you don't like, it's not like, I think this is the right way or whatever. You know which way's the right way or not. But in, like, this game, it's like, I don't know which way's the right way. Like, the game leads you, and like, even if something's not the right way, you generally have a good idea where progress is. Most of the time, at least. But then, like, these dungeons, it's like, I have no idea where progress is. I'm just running around trying to remember my spot. Alright, here we go. I guess I go over this way. But again, I'm not saying, like, this is bad. It's neat. There's a lot of neat enemies, neat, like, ideas here. But still. Demon Souls, there's a couple areas where I agree with that. But again, that's like the first in, like, the series. There's a couple spots in Demon Souls where, I'd say definitely Valley Defilement at a couple points where it's just hard to tell where progress is. But I think in general it's pretty well. Also Stone Fang a little bit, I'd say, as well. But just in general, I feel like I knew the basic way to go. Dark Souls is more like... Dark Souls is kind of neat because, I mean, just the way it presents itself, there are a lot of different ways to go, but they usually... Like, you can follow a path all the way down, they'll eventually lead to progress most of the time. I think I can level up again. I'm getting to the point where... Oh, nope, I'm actually 11 short. Let me sell something real quick again. Sell an oil urn so I can level up. Like, Dark Souls was the most open in the entire series, though. Which is strange, like, Dark Souls 2, and especially 3 are more linear. I wouldn't even say Dark Souls 2 is that linear, there's just not as many exploration directions at any point. Where, like, Dark Souls 3, I feel, is, like, very linear. Alright, I don't think there's probably anything that will boost it. Looks like I got a few triangle stuff, but... Yeah, I don't see anything that's actually gonna help me out. Well, actually, let's see if there's anything here. No. Alright. We'll explore this level, so let's go to, yeah, let's keep on going. So Hintertomb seems to be more like a poison area, which kind of sucks. I don't like poison. Alright, what boss will I get here? Or will I probably get another like side way to explore beforehand, which I've always been just fully exploring everything. Or maybe not? Or yeah. Maybe. Or no, it looks like we're going straight to a boss. Alright. Yep. So what will it be? Oh god, it's a blood-starved beast again. Oh, and the entire area is poison. Jesus. I know you can parry it. Alright, we're gonna bring out the big boy here. Alright, you're getting the big boy hits. It did a double one because I hit it. Oh. There. Yeah. Another chalice. Take that. I guess that's the end of this one. It's a 3-layered one. Alright. Pretty easy chalice, but that also makes sense because it is the, it's like the first Hintertomb one. Especially because I only got 5,000 blood echoes from that. Alright, which one was this? Second ritual altar. Yep, we're gonna remove this one. Alright, so... Oh, I need more ritual blood too, actually. I mean, I could do this one, but... Wait, no. Yeah. No, I do want to do this one, because I want to do the, fixed dungeons. This is not a fixed one, so... Yep, we're going to go down to this one, then. I have just enough material. No, I actually have more than enough. Alright, cool. Depth 3. Alright, let's see how this one goes. I just need more blood. I need twin stone shards and bloodstone chunks. Again, it's so weird, because now I'm getting, like, more basic upgrade materials, but I'm at the very end of the game, and I'm going through these chalice stuff. There's just nothing that, like... I don't know, there's nothing that incentivizes you actually doing these, either. Like, other stuff is optional, but you can get some, like, really good gear and things, or, like, additional bosses and stuff. And while you can get them here, there's nothing that, like, strictly indicates that you're gonna get that stuff here, I guess. I don't know, it just feels like... It feels like this was not part of the main game, yet it was. This feels like all the chalice stuff feels like a DLC that, like a free update DLC that would come out for a game, you know? Like, okay, we're not releasing the main DLC, but here, while we wait, you can try these chalice dungeons or whatever. But no, this is like part of the, like a big chunk of the main game. I don't know if anyone ever sped... Somebody would have, like, somebody probably out there actually does speedrun for the chalice, right? They took the time and, like, did everything or got to the end. Like, Bloodborne Platinum speedrun. Somebody probably did that at some point, right? Alright. Oh, come on. No, I want it... There you go. That's the guy throwing stuff. Let me kill him. Oh god, why do you have so much health? Why do you also have insane tracking? Jeez. I know that I'm like, it's not like I'm really complaining about the chalice dungeons, because if I didn't like them, I wouldn't be doing them. I think they're fun. But it just feels like this was not made by FromSoft, you know? This was not like a Miyazaki thing. I mean, it probably was, most likely, but it just feels so much different than, like, the main, like, Bloodborne experience, you know? Or, like, from, like, the main just Souls design philosophy in general. Where, like, each world is, like, made for a meaning, you know? Like, the Miyazaki has said in a lot of his interviews that he didn't intentionally make the game hard, he just wanted it to fit the atmosphere. So he really likes the atmosphere of his games. Like, so he goes for like a specific atmosphere. And it feels like you can notice that touch in a lot of the level designs of different areas. But then this feels like a completely different game, if you get what I'm saying. Like, this is like the opposite of like the usual Souls design philosophy. It's still fun just because the mechanics are so good in this game. Like, the mechanics of Bloodborne are fantastic, I feel. I want to kill you guys. You first. Ow. Oh, that's rapid poison as well. Ow. If you get what I'm saying, you know, like this feels. I guess the other thing, like, you know, I said this feels like a free expansion or whatever, or like a side thing. This feels like an expansion pack back in the day. Like, before, like, most expansion packs back in the day were not made by the original studios who made the game. They handed it off to a different developer to make the expansion pack. This Chalice dungeon feels like a Bloodborne expansion pack made by a different studio that got the assets to Bloodborne, and it still has a good gameplay and everything. They just did a different thing, like a different style of game. If you get what I'm saying. Like, it's like Half-Life Opposing Force, or like all the different old school shooter like expansions, like all the Duke Nukem expansions or Blood expansions. It feels like everything's there, but just not quite, you know, or just in a different way. Again, it's weird to talk about because it feels like they got the A team to make the main game, and then like the B team to make the Chalice. Like, it was somebody else's job to do the Chalice stuff. But I have no idea how true that is. Like, that's just what it feels like. And again, it's still good. Like, this is all good and fun. More ritual blood, that's good. Like, even if I don't need it right now, just for other later dungeons, it'll be fantastic. Like, all the ritual blood stuff, all these materials will be great. Oh dang, there's actually just bolts in that chest. Usually at least there's a gemstone or something. Like, either a gemstone or actual, like, chalice material. I guess another way of putting it is that this feels like somebody made a straight dungeon crawler. Like, their goal is to set out and make a dungeon crawler with replayability. Like a Diablo-style game, or a, like a roguelike or something, kind of design philosophy where you play it for like the replayability, for like the different permutations or whatever. Alright, so eventually I'm gonna have to look up like how much design, like what was the design philosophy of Bloodborne, because I am interested in that. Like, as the AVGN would put it, what were they thinking? But not in a bad way. I'm more interested in, like, how they decided to make the Chalice Dungeons a thing in the first place, I guess. Oh, the fucking at risk. Alright. Time for the whirligig instead. I'm gonna have to go back and repair. enemies waiting behind me at the door, though. Or like they attack me as soon as I walk out. Or as soon as they attack me as I open the door. Nice tracking, buddy. That Miyazaki's still going? Is that what you're saying? Or were you talking about an enemy? Sorry, again, I ramble a lot, so if sometimes somebody says something, I don't notice it right away. Maybe not like ramble, but like if I get off on a tangent, I might like lose my spot of what I actually was doing. For a second, I forgot I had my pistol because I haven't used it in a while. Thank you. Oh yeah, AVGN. Yeah. No, he thing about AVGN is that he has a lot of passion still, and he seems like he genuinely enjoys what he's doing. Like, he'd still be doing it even if he didn't have as big of an audience, you know? Because one of the things is just how educated he is about, like, the stuff he talks about, usually. When he, like, actually goes in depth, he is just so entertaining. I like it when he's not in his AVGN character the most. When he's actually just, you know, him being James Rolfe talking about, like, a movie or, you know, a game or stuff like that, it's the best. Yeah, a lot of YouTubers, like, I mean, it's so hard to keep something up for that long, you know? But he genuinely liked what he did. Also, yeah, there's a trap here. I wanted to trigger anyway, just to see. Oh, geez, that did a lot. That did more than I thought. I think I got hit by 2 of their heart attacks at once. Also, I want to go back and get my stuff back up before I take on that. One of my favorite videos was, I think it's Sword Quest, or whatever one there was that, like, it was supposed to be like a multiple game series, where you could go and win a prize from a competition. Like, you had to find, like, the secret hidden stuff and everything. Like, Adventure, I think it might have been was it Adventure Quest, Sword Quest, or something? I think a lot of people probably know it's actually over, but you gotta make money where you can, I guess. Like, if you've been doing YouTube forever, and you're still making some money from it, you gotta keep on trying, you know? I kinda should fortify my pistol, just so I can put some more stuff in it, for, like, boosts. Because I don't need... No, I don't want to use my shards, though. Because, again, I just want, like... I have a gem in there that restores health over time, which is more important to me than, like, actually using the pistol for anything good. Yeah, there's just so much stuff I can't level, that sucks. I don't think there's any runes that I need. No, though. Good. There hasn't been any boss hard enough where I need to switch out my discovery rune for something else. Yeah. Because I can always do that. Alright, let's try out this boss. Yeah, I watch Red Letter Media. I watch a bunch of old school RuneScape YouTubers just because I'm a big fan of OSRS. I check out... I mean, there's some popular ones I watch. Like, people hate... Donkey's divisive, but I like his stuff just on a pure entertainment factor. I don't watch him for, like, any in-depth analysis, you know, if you get what I'm saying there. Like, I don't watch Donkey to be like, oh man, like, you know, that's such a great, you know, point he's making. I watch it because I think his stuff's entertaining. Oh gosh, what else? Sorry, I'm just thinking of, I watch Forgotten Weapons a lot. There's this history documentary channel that I watch, but I can't remember what the name is. And that, if you were here before, when I did my mining stream, I showed a bunch of documentaries in a row, and I was pulling them all from that, which I found were really interesting. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, these pale guys actually do a lot of damage, but you have a lot of rally potential with them. But in terms of gaming stuff, I don't watch actually too much on YouTube, other than old school RuneScape stuff. Like, I don't watch speedruns really anymore, unless it's my friends doing them. Like, honestly, my interest in speedruns, for a long time, like, it's pretty low. I like speedrunning some games, but unless it's like a game I'm really interested in, or if it's my friends who do it, I usually just don't watch anymore. Oh gosh, spiders. Of course it'd be spiders in the poison area. I've been watching a few more movies lately, because I've been, like, there's this one person I follow who streams movies on Twitch sometimes. I don't want to, I'm not going to rat them out, who they are, but it's fun watching them. Alright, oh, where'd you come from? I like heard moving, but I just couldn't find him. He must have dropped down. Alright, looks like I just have to go up. Yeah, like, a lot of this stuff I just watch friends. Like, almost all the people who I watch are people who I'm actually familiar with, like, either in real life, like, from, oh, wait, there you go. From, like, oh, what? Oh, okay. That looked like a glitch, but I don't think it was. I think I just caught her at, like, the weird time. Frenzy. Yeah, it's like stuff like that, which I do like. Like, I mean, I watch a lot of like speedrunners in general. Mainly because speedrunning, I just burn myself out over time. And just in general, like, there's only so much I can watch of like somebody playing the same game that before I get bored now. And also because so many games, I don't want to say are like solved by any means, but like there's been like a lot of them, unless they're like somebody like learning a new game, like a brand new game or something, so many of the routes are already like set in stone that you're just getting the time down now. You're no longer like doing anything else new with it, I guess. Because I think like the most exciting time in speedrunning is when a new strat's discovered and everyone's racing to get a good run with a new strat. Or like a new like skip or something. I feel like those are the most exciting times in speedrunning. And then when people are just grinding out the last few seconds, I'm just not interested in. God, Steven Seagal movies, man. I didn't like. Do you know? I mean, since you streamed or you watched him, you must know that he makes his own. Like, he has his own production studio where he makes movies where he's like the supposedly still like the badass, even though he's in like his 50s or I think even 60s now. Like, it's just so half-assed, the action in those. It's fantastic. Did I fully explore this area? I feel like I didn't. I'm gonna do one more run through real quick. Yeah, like, there's so many of them. Like, there's this one where there's this great scene where, like, he's getting, like, it feels like they couldn't even get him to run, so it looks like he's standing on a trolley, because, like, it doesn't look like he's actually moving his feet to run around. I guess he did go on a circle. Because, like, they don't show his feet moving, and his body's moving in a way where it indicates where it would not actually be, like, sprinting or whatever. Yeah, he's 68, and he still stars in his movies that he helps produce. Brain sucker. Oh god. This is new. Invisible enemy? Oh, what? No, it's just it's one of these. Really? You're the boss? Oh gosh. No. Ah. I mean, it's a boss, but it just kind of sucks on my inside out. Like, this is like a common enemy. Like, there's a bunch of these. Just don't chain me, alright? Really? That was the... This is a fixed... This was a fixed dungeon. That's so strange for that to be the... Yeah. Because Galt is strange in terms of, like, he's a fairly large action star at the time. Like, he was never, like, A-list or whatever, but he's, like, one of the more, like, I wouldn't even say well-known, but people know him. People know of Steven Seagal. But he's not, like, he was never, like, a high lister, but in terms of, like, action star that everyone knows, he was by far, like, the worst. Oh yeah, that story where he shit himself because he said he couldn't be, like, he couldn't be chokeholded or whatever, like, he would pass out. Like, he'd never, like, you know, he could escape from, like, a chokehold or something like that. And somebody put him in one, and he passed out and shat himself. That's great. Like, he's like that perfect level of, like, arrogance without anything to back it up. It's like that perfect level where, like, you usually only get that in exaggerated, like, he's like Zap Brannigan sort of thing, but in real life. Like, in terms of, like, he's supposed to be, like, this big badass or whatever, and he's just, like, crap. Alright, what is making that noise? Oh. You hear that too, buddy. Oh, that guy is. Well, stop it, that's annoying. Yeah, it's like Chuck Norris, you know, he was entertaining, he had charm, he had a personality. Like Steven Seagal's supposed with personality in movies, at least, is that he's supposed to be just such a big badass, and everyone thinks he's such a big badass. And that's it. Like, he has no, like, other charms. Like, his one-liners suck. Stop ringing your bell. It's annoying. Oh, where'd you come from? I didn't even see you. Those are the witches that are annoying. Oh, I actually have max pebbles now. That's funny. Get that pebble off my screen, man. It's like we're in a weird era now where, like, all the action movie stars are now just superheroes. There's very few, like, non-superhero, like, action stars where, I guess Chris Pratt's probably, even though he's done, like, some stuff, he's probably the least actiony, or least superhero action hero. You get what I'm saying there. Because he's in Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Was that the only one he's done? But everyone else, like, all the other, like, action movie stars now are just feels like they're in that. Other than, I guess, the Fast and the Furious stuff, like The Rock. Jeez, that's... Okay, these guys are actually scary now. I guess, like, the Rock is supposed to be, like, what, Black Adam now or something like that? Like he's finally gonna be in a superhero movie. I think. I don't know, there's just, again, so many, like, everything now, there's no more action movies, it's all, I mean, there's action movies, but there's not as many, it's all mostly superhero stuff, still. Which is, that's been going on for, like, such a long time now, it's actually kind of crazy how long superhero movies have been popular. Cause like, how old's Iron Man now? Cause that was like one of those, the first like, big Marvel one. That was just straight Marvel. I mean, Spider-Man was like one of the first ones in Blade to kick off the whole superhero thing, but... Okay, that is a title, yeah. Oh yeah, Keanu Reeves, yeah. Yeah, it's something 2008. Dang. That's right. Wait, which way? Did I come from here? Yeah. 12 years since Iron Man? Dang. Is this something how popular all these movies still are? How they stay popular for so long? Alright, time to go this way. And just like Marvel movies, this dungeon is very formulaic. Like, now, like, all these have, like, even these fixed dungeons have the same formula where you find the lever, unlock it, then you go to the side area with, like, ritual stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this. I'm gonna drop down and kill this. Okay, he has a lot more health. He actually has, like, boss health now. New Souls game. Are you talking about Elden Ring, or are you talking about... Not Elden Ring, yeah, I saw my friend Squid playing it. Mortal Shell, right? That's what it's called. It looks interesting, but I don't know. I might try it out eventually, but I'm not really looking forward to playing it right now. It's something that's on my maybe list. I just so many games in general that I want to try out. Oh no, I've not seen that one. Black Myth Wukong. Oh, is that Chinese game? It's like a Chinese martial art game? Is that what I'm thinking of? Oh my goodness, this guy's like a, it's like Demon Souls right there. These miners. No, don't you ring your bell. Tomb mold. Yeah, no, I've seen a little bit of it. As in, oh no, actually, I've not seen any of the gameplay. I've just heard the name, or I've heard the I heard there was like a Chinese, like martial arts game coming out that was apparently looking really good. I don't know when that comes out. Yeah, Marvel movies are just like Marvel movies never have real stakes. Because they know that you can't actually kill a superhero. So that's what I liked about Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, that was my favorite of the Marvel stuff. just because it was just fun space adventures where they could kill off like the non-main cast more. Like the person that Woody Harrelson played was really good, but I like him as an actor in general. Like, I felt like that was some fun stuff, you know? Oh, okay, that's fine. I still did a lot of damage to you. But yeah, it's just like the stakes are always so low in those movies. Like, even when the stakes are supposed to be high, you just know it's... The plot of the movies are all the superheroes have to survive, and they're just going to bring them back anyways, you know? Like, there's no weight to anything. Yeah, Woody Harrelson. I guess, yeah, same with Mission Impossible and stuff, but... Oh, thanks for the pebbles there. Alright, there's just... Why is this hanging guy so important that you're trying to lay on him? I guess just to emphasize that there's a hanging guy there, I guess. Yeah. Great. Am I thinking of the wrong person? Let me check this up. Oh, was he the person in Guardians of the Galaxy? No, he was... Oh, that was Rooker. Oh, my bad. I thought that was Harrelson. Okay, it was Michael Rooker I was thinking of. Yep. I feel bad for Michael Rooker now, because I gave him credit for that. I gave Woody Harrelson credit for that, I guess. Sorry, let me do this. I still like Woody Harrelson as an actor, though. I thought it was... Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad when I, like, credit people wrong for stuff like that. It's like, oh, this person did a good acting job, and I don't even know who the actor was. Whoops. It's a my bad moment right there. Alright, I think I got everything from this, so now I can go to whatever boss this is. I never watched that. But speaking about serial killers, Woody Harrelson was great in Natural Born Killers. I do like that one. I finally watched that movie The Forgotten Madman. Oh shit, he has a gun as well. Wow, I thought for sure that'd be a... Oh shit, there's multiple! Well, let's get this madman dead before I get owned by something else. Oh shit, that tracking. Oh, that guy's a Kirk hammer. Shit, that went on for long enough. Jeez, yeah, that's a lot. That thing's a lot of damage. Alright. Back to this. Alright, buddy. Time to get dumped. Oh god, yeah, Rodney Dangerfield's great. Everyone was great in that movie. Oh, the chalice, nice. Alright, I have a lot of stuff. I'm gonna go back. Also, I have to use the restroom, so I will be I'll be right back. BRB. Aren't BRB. Yeah, Natural Born Killers is just a ride from start to finish.
Gammon awaits. Very well.
Very fun. Alright. Keep on getting my vitality up. Repairing my weapons again just because stuff loses durability over time. Repair. What do I even want to buy from here? Like, I have over 100 of these again, but I might as well just go. Like, if the Orphan of Kos taught me anything, I just need to, like, always get blood vials. I never can have enough. Natural Born Killers was a great movie that I watched it on a plane ride because I just had it on my phone and it worked. Like, that's one thing. Like, all these blockbusters, especially now with COVID and all the theaters closed, like, a lot of them just suck to watch, like, especially once, like, the thrill of watching something in, like, a giant movie theater with, like, all the sound going around and everything like that on a big screen. Now, once that's gone and, like, you're watching it, like, on your home TV or whatever, they're just a lot worse even with that, because there's some movies that you just go see for the spectacle, you know, that you don't really need to see it in, like, if you watch it at home, it's going to be worse, and especially those, like Marvel movies, blockbuster stuff, are just so much worse at home watching, where you don't have, like, everything on a big screen. Which I hate to admit it, that Mad Max Fury Road is great. I still love the movie, but man, seeing that twice on a big screen was so good. And, like, I've watched a little bit at home, and it's still good, but it's just, it can't compare to the big screen. Where there's, like, other movies that it doesn't really matter if it's on, like, you could watch it on your phone and still get the same experience, because it's more of the course of, like, the tension and the plot and everything. I watched, I don't know, I talked about this before, but when the last plane flight I was on, I watched, what's the name of it? The Killing Fields. And that's definitely a movie you do not need to see on, like, you can watch that on a phone and still get the full impact from it. Oh, that sucks that you had that. Like, that ruined, you had your movie experience ruined. I watched Fury Road, like, the day it came out and absolutely loved it. I still love that it won like 6 Oscars, where, like, I really don't believe the Oscars mean much, but it's nice to see somebody like George Miller get the recognition he deserves from, like, the rest of Hollywood for making a movie like that. I'm very happy that came out and existed and did as well as it did. Alright. Some blood vials, I'll take that. And another one of you guys. Come on, buddy. At least what's nice about this guy is that he does that like short, like wind up before he. Yeah, that wind up he can get the attack in pretty consistently, I think. Which is nice. Oh yeah, what about Bane? Yeah. I mean, he did Happy Feet. He went from Happy Feet to and Happy Feet 2 to like to Mad Max Fury Road. Like, what a great transition, you know. Bane was up for Best Picture? Really? I did not know that. It is funny, though, because, like, I remember, like, seeing an interview where he said, though, if he had to make another Happy Feet movie, just to, like, he was going to shoot himself. Guess I cleared all of this? I feel like I didn't, but what really matters, like, is the part after here, where I'm actually, like, going to the side stuff. That's visual effects, nice. Just, man, the effects in Fury Road are so good. The thing is, like, the first time or second time that an enemy explodes off a coffin, you kind of get startled from it. Like, I definitely was, like, the first time. But now that I know that every time I see a coffin in, like, an open hallway that it might contain an enemy, it's a lot less, dramatic, you know? And that's one of the things, it's like... That's why, again, why I feel like this just... It feels like this feels like a completely different game. Or, like, style than... Oh, great. I got full comboed, right? I missed my one plunging and got full comboed. Oh, 1 second, it actually just... Video capture froze on me. There we go. It'll be kind of neat to see if, wrong way. If, like, how COVID affects just the entirety of, movie business. Like, it seems like the superhero movies, the trailers, like, everything just kind of, like, moves back onto the same year on top of each other. So there's gonna be so much more competition for the same, like, people going to theaters in the next few years. Or next year, really. Like, there's gonna be, like, so many people trying to make it to the same thing. Oh, come on! I wasn't even able to... Nice. Like, I wasn't even able to, like, lock on correctly right there. That was annoying. Yeah, I heard Tenet got some pretty poor reviews. Like, it's just not exciting. Like, it was just boring. Yeah, I don't plan on going either. Like, I don't go to the theaters to begin with, so I'm definitely not going in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, these definitely have a lot of health still. I wasn't sure if this was gonna be one of them. Ooh, that's not good. Heal. Oh, I knew that was happening. I still missed the dodge time. Only a bloodstone charge from that? Really? From an enemy with that much health? And damage? That was like a straight up mini boss and you give me 1 bloodstone shard? Come on, game. Yeah. Oh, Bill and Ted 3 feels like a movie that doesn't need to come out in theaters or whatever. Like, it's a movie that'll be fine with that. It doesn't need to be in theaters to do well. If you get what I'm saying, like... Are you kidding me? I got, like, chain stunned again. Oh. That's annoying. Like, I got caught on the body, so I couldn't move away. And that guy was attacking me the entire time, and I was trying to dodge, but I was dodging into the body because I was trapped against the wall. By, like, his leg or whatever. But I could see more, like, I kind of want to see more stuff like Bill and Ted, like, smaller scale. Like, I mean, they don't need to be, like, these, like, $100 million movies, you know? Especially if these, like, $100 million movies are coming out on, like, VODs or whatever. Like, I think that's one of the reasons why they didn't push a lot of those, like, Marvel movies to come out, like, on like, streaming services. Is because people go there for the spectacle, and they don't want to watch, like, Marvel Woman, Wonder Woman in, like, a home, like, on a home TV is not gonna, people won't be entertained as much by it. God, yeah, it's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. It'd be neat. Like, some of those smaller movies, I think, really could have done better on VODs. But I guess one of the things probably is, though, is that the movie industry in general is very slow to change their trends. So they will probably be stuck in their old ways for a while. Because it is just a bunch of old people that run that industry. Whoops. That's, again, where I thought I had the lantern selected. Okay, so there's no way I can actually... Oh, come on. That lingering hitbox, like, holy shit. Jesus. Okay, I don't get that. I've never had that in my like, when I've gone to the movies, FK. Like, I've not actually seen people have their phones out and talking anytime I've gone to one of those movies, like, any of those movies that I've gone to. So I don't get it. Like, maybe it's just me. Like, maybe it's the times I go, because I go to, like, matinees and stuff. Like, I don't usually go to, like, evening stuff at all. I usually go to, like, if I go see movies, usually at, like, 1 p.m. or something like that. But I've not gone to a movie theater in oops, going the wrong way again. I've not gone to a movie theater in a few years now, I think. I can't remember the last movie I actually watched in theaters. It's actually been a long time. Oh, okay, you see it alright, you see it, like, opening week. That's probably part of it, then. Like, the opening week crowd will be like that, then, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's the British people. Maybe you just have to blame them. Nah, it's probably just like luck of the draw. I just don't go to very many movies, so I don't get that experience. Oh god, I attacked it. Wow. I attacked it like the exact wrong time and got... God, that fucking shockwave is insane. Okay, that's why. He does a full 360 with that. I was wondering how come I still got hit by that move. Oh shit! He attacked himself. They attacked each other. Nice. Oh, what the fuck was that lingering hitbox on that? Jeez, that tracking is so strong. Alright, where's that other enemy? Alright, I'm just gonna stay back here so that other enemy doesn't get me. Oh, he actually got poisoned. What the? I didn't even realize these enemies could get poisoned. Fucking hell, these enemies sucks ass. Like, all of his hitboxes are massive as hell. Like, all of his hurt, like... Oh, come the fuck on, game. God, this sucks. They just left it? Wow. I've not heard somebody clap... No. Oh god. No, I remember... Oh. I remember somebody clapped in the movie during Return of the King. The audience actually applauded in the movie theater. That's like the one time I remember. Also, they need to show the Lord of the Rings theater, like, movies back in... Put them back in theaters again. I want to watch them on the big screen again. They probably do, I just need to figure out when they actually do. I don't even need to kill these big guys, but I just want to because this is such an annoying area that I just want to defeat them and move on. I think they do have old movie showings, but I actually have to like specifically look them up when they are doing them. Because if they did Lord of the Rings, sometimes I would definitely go see that again, just because I want to see that in the big screen again. It's been such a long time, and it's a very fun movie to watch. God, this guy, like, all those times are just at the worst. Okay, so I did stun him out right there at least, and I got a bloodstone charge for my efforts. That's great. Alright, you need to die, because you fucked me over last time. Like, look at that! I dodge away, and just the giant-ass hitbox still gets me. Nice lock-on. Jesus. Like, I dodge away, I time it right, I dodge the entire thing, and the lingering hitbox still gets me. That is such an annoying enemy. This is such an annoying area in general. I'll be glad when I'm done with these chalices here. I have no idea what I'm actually like trying to get here either. Like, I don't want to look it up. I'm just gonna go through until I like start repeating stuff because I want to do all the fixed dungeons. And if I do all the fixed stuff that I can do and I still can't continue, then I'll look up what I need to do. But until then, I'm still just gonna explore on my own. Yeah. All right, so I'm just happy to at least make a way through that part. Oh. Those giants would be better if I didn't have to fight them on giant poisonous stuff. See, the least favorite thing about most people in games is when they lose control of their characters. So like putting your character in spots where they just have less control in general always feels bad. Like, I really can't think of very many good spots where losing control of the character actually felt fun. You get what I'm saying? Like, or having just less control of the character in general is a good idea. Alright, you. There's nothing up here for me, I'm pretty sure. Just to kill that guy, though. Alright. There should be some sort of, like, good item around here. There it is. So was this worth this area? Was it worth going through all this stuff to get Ritual Blood 4? Yes. Ritual Blood 4 is definitely worth it. Alright, let's get out of here. Because I made my way to where I need to. Now I can just head back again. Oh, man. Head back real quick, spend some of these echoes, and then go for this boss and see how it goes. I've not found a single, like, chunk, I think, in any of these places yet, which suck. Like, they must be in, like, the very, very later dungeons where I can find chunks. That's really all I really want. Because I can buy, I can farm souls and buy twin stone shards. Oh, dang, I'm still sure.
Gammon away. Very well.
Okay. I'm not getting that many more, but I'm still getting more vitality, so I'll probably pump some in endurance next. So I really don't feel like I need to get our clean up right now. Alright. Layer 3. Let's see if there's a 4th layer or not. I'm guessing the more depth there is, the more chance there is for deeper layers in here too. Like, I bet the very last ones might have like 5 layers or something like that. No idea, but just an educated guess, I guess. so what boss will be here? I just hope it's not a gank boss. Please don't be a gank boss. I hate gank bosses. It's gonna be a gank boss, isn't it? Nope. Lumirian. Oh, it's one of you guys. Oh shit, he teleports behind me now. Oh, can I get him? Yes, nice. This guy actually sucks at staying close to him, I guess. Ow. I'm missing some easy shots right now, so that sucks. There we go. Oh, nope, that wasn't the boss. Alright, let's just heal back up again. This guy could have been scary, but I think this guy would be very scary on a higher difficulty. Because right now that wasn't that bad. Also, I think that's the last of that chalice. Right. Like some of those moves, if he did more damage, would have been really scary, but I could just tank them. Okay, I don't have another fixed dungeon. Hold on, I guess I do this one? Or no, I have this Ailing Lauren chance that I can do. I can go to this one if I want to. Because that's a fixed one. Though it's been about 2 hours of this. I actually think right now, I'm probably going to call it good. I'm probably going to take a small break and do some OSRS in a bit. Because these dungeons, like, they're fine to do for a few hours at a time, a couple hours, but after that, they're not that great. So I might take like an hour break and come back for some OSRS, like get a small snack in between or whatever, and I'll be back. Sorry, it's a shorter thing right here, but I really don't feel like doing any more right now, so I won't, you know. Like, and I want to end this. I'm gonna end the stream so I can come back and not like have this part of the VOD muted anyway. So I'll probably be back in maybe like half an hour or something. Gonna take a small break and I'll be back.